guys, it's Kelly with Blast Mobile Fitness. All right, we're moving into week 3 of the quarantine. Say hello to Amy. Amy. All right, so this week we are going to be doing volume training. So I'm going to go over this stuff for you. This workout's going to take you probably about an hour. But look, if you have the time and you have the weight, you could draw this one out and you can make this a heavier lift. That would really, really be killer. However, you're gonna have to give yourself a little bit more rest. So I'll go over that option here in a second. We are doing a 10 by 10 and we're doing it every minute on the minute. So for this workout, you want to select a lighter weight than you normally would. If you wanted to take this and drag it out and lift longer and lift heavier, then I would nix the every minute on the minute idea. I'd still do the 10 by 10 and I'd give yourself about 60 to 90 seconds of rest in between each set so that you could lift heavier, still with lots of volume, and get that good overload that you're looking for. So butts and guts is what we're doing this time. We've got 4 rounds of a 10 by 10 every minute on the minute. So what you're gonna need is a timer, and that timer is gonna be set for 10 minutes in 1 minute intervals with no rest. Because you're gonna do your 10 reps every minute on the minute. You're gonna do 10 reps of each exercise, you're gonna do 10 rounds of that, and then you'll get your rest and you'll go into round 2, 3, and 4. So for round 1, we have a barbell front squat. The barbell front squat, you can hold the barbell a couple different ways, and I'm going to demo the two options or 3 options that you could do. You got me in the line, the camera? Okay, good. So we're going to do barbell front squat. Holding your barbell here. I personally, this is my favorite way to hold for a front squat, but I'm going to give you a couple different options. You're gonna hold this barbell nice and strong, knuckles to the ceiling, drop all the way down into your squat, nice and low, and drive up strong. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. I'm gonna drive all the way into my heels, and I'm gonna sit back comfortably, making sure that I get to that nice parallel, or just a tad bit above depth, and then drive up. If you'd like to hold the bar in a different way, you can always get the bar up here and get your elbows up nice and high and do it the same way. A third option here would be a traditional hold, which I really have a hard time with because of my flexibility in my wrists, but you would actually hold the barbell up like so with your triceps parallel to the floor. Okay, so you're gonna do a barbell front squat, 10 reps every minute on the minute. So with this workout, the way that it benefits you in terms of rest is the quicker you get your set done, the more rest you get. However, and I wrote this in the graphic, speed is secondary to your form being correct. So make sure that your form is right. Don't try to rush through the set. You're gonna probably get 10 done within 30 seconds and you'll get a nice 30-second break. Rounds 1 through 3 feel great. Rounds 4, 5, and 6 start to suck a little bit, and then those last several rounds, that's where the real work is, and you're gonna feel fatigued and feel the burn big time. Round number 2, dumbbell single leg squat. Now, if you would like, you can use some front support here, and I'll show you the option for that. But I like to hold the dumbbell right at my mid-thigh on the leg that I'm gonna keep floated. I'm gonna bend the knee, soften the working leg, and drive all the way down and bring it all the way up. Now, offering some front support allows you perhaps to go a little bit deeper, but this one is a nice controlled movement. So I don't want you to rush it, but I need you to get 10 done and give yourself enough rest. You're gonna go down and up. The beauty in this one and taking your time is that you're only doing one leg at a time. So every time the bell goes off, you'll switch legs. So when the right leg is working, the left leg is resting, and vice versa. Good and good. All right, a below parallel bench squat. So at home, I want you to find something that you can sit on where you'll be able to unload completely. It needs to be below parallel if you can find something, but high enough that you're gonna still be able to stand up. So for demo purposes, we have an actual bench here that you can use. So if you want to use a chair, you could use that, but I really want to see your booty get a little bit lower. So below parallel, we're gonna get that barbell up and on our back. We're gonna sit all the way down onto the bench where you'll see my hips will drop below the line of my knees. I'm gonna unload my weight. I'm gonna try not to rock forward and then stand straight up. Engage the glutes. This is a great one for your booty. And you also feel a little bit in your quads too. Down all the way, sit, unload, and drive it all the way up. Yeah? All right, next one up. Remember, it's a 10 by 10. So please choose your weights wisely. The next one up is one of my favorite movements to do. It really loads the glute on the working leg. Also is great for the hamstrings. If you would like to turn this into a gliding lunge versus a runner's lunge, well, a gliding form of the runner's lunge, you can always get a towel or a paper plate, or if you have those gliding discs at home, you can certainly use that. But I'm gonna show you what it looks like with just the dumbbell and using your body weight, not gliding. It's a runner's lunge. So what you'd like is to keep the weight close to the chest. You're gonna kick your leg, your non-working leg, all the way back into a nice low runner's lunge. Keeping the back leg as straight as possible, load into that front heel, and then bring it all the way up to standing. So again, you can turn this into a gliding lunge. If you have a paper plate, if you're on a slick surface, obviously. On carpet, it doesn't work that well. But you can use a towel or a gliding disc. Sometimes, some of you might have those furniture gliders. Those work great on carpet. So if you happen to have that, it's a great option to use. The gliding movement really intensifies that lunge. So the guts portion of this workout is an anchored sit-up. So what I'd love to see you do is to use your barbell or use your bench, whatever you've sat down on, but I need your feet anchored. In the worst case scenario, find a friend, a partner to come and anchor your feet. So for demo purposes, Amy, will they be able to see me over here? All right, so for demo purposes, I'm gonna have Amy just hold my feet for me. I'm gonna grab a dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, get anything that you have that is weighted, or if you opt to do it with no weight, you can just keep your hands crossed over your chest. All right, so we're gonna come down onto the floor. She's gonna anchor my feet. I'm gonna keep my legs bent and my feet firmly on the ground. I'm gonna hold the dumbbell close to my chest. Big breath as I exhale. I'm gonna sit all the way up and back, right? Keeping your belly engaged, keeping your lower back focused on being pushed into the ground as you release the sit-up, coming up and down. So what I would love is that weight to be real close to your chest. When you do that, you're really lifting that weight with your abs, versus if I have the dumbbell here and pushing it straight up, I'm using the dumbbell to my advantage. It's not necessarily being lifted with my core. Deal? Thanks, partner.
My pleasure.
Appreciate that. And that's it, you guys. That's your 10 by 10 volume training for your lower body.
I would like to say that your warm-up, you'll see it on the final slide. And then if you are a member with us, you will see this workout posted in our members-only BMF Love page. But for warm-up, very straightforward. Don't need to go over that.
You'll see it. It's on the graphic, so just make sure you warm up.
Yep.
When all else fails, make sure your lower body is warmed up.
Absolutely.
All the good things that we do, stretching, rolling, squatting, lunging, all that stuff.
And then roll and stretch when you're done, too.
Yes. So, follow us on Instagram.
On YouTube.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, check us out on Facebook. We are here for you. We're going to get through this stuff together. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay well, and stay home.
And stay blasty.
Stay blasty. Peace.